when you see them regular at the circus,
Mhm.
oh hey, come get this balloon, shit, bro.
Yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast.
Like seriously, I don't know what it was, but last night I was working late, and I probably should have been done about 1:45. I had one little last thing to do, bro. Something ran through me. I was on that toilet, not kidding you, 45 minutes straight.
God dang.
Bro, that shit was leaking out like an open faucet, bro.
That's so not cool. That's actually disgusting.
You know the bombs that went off in the Batman and flooded the city?
Hell yeah.
Yep. That shit looked like fucking just murky water, bro.
There's all that damn soy sauce.
I don't know what it kept coming out. Every time I'd try to stand up and like the shit would, yeah, man, my shit was rumbling. It was hurting. I don't know what I had. I didn't eat anything crazy last night. Only thing I had, and this is kind of fucked up.
I'm about to make it sound real good.
Only thing I had was a Coke Zero. That's all I had. That's all I had.
No food at all.
I had food earlier in the day, like, at least like 5-6 hours beforehand. But you know how when your stomach rumble from food, that shit's pretty kind of instantaneous almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I don't think it was that. I don't know what happened. My stomach was like, what'd you do to me? At the other end. That's all I'm saying.
Unless you got some kind of virus going around or something.
I don't know. You know all about the viruses. You the one that's been infected with everything under the goddamn earth.
Look, man, shit. I guarantee you, my blood can cure a whole lot of things, but I just won't go and get tested.
I know, because you're gonna find out you have a lot of things.
I know. It's a catch-22.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's why I don't go to the doctors. I feel good, so I'm good. But they're gonna tell me, "Hey, man, you get your sciaticas, bro. You got fucking lupus, all this shit." I'm like,
wait, seriously? Yeah, run here looking like Trick Daddy and shit.
I know. I'm gonna be sitting like, oh, that's why my neck always been hurting, because I thought it was from all the wrestling. Turns out your boy got worms.
Oh God.
Well, with that being said, welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarat, aka Makazi,
and your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Fort Delta. How's everybody doing out there?
Well, speaking of worms, this week we have a special Halloween edition of the podcast.
Special my ass.
This is gonna hit right before Halloween, and
special my ass. But keep going.
Well, okay.
It was a special movie.
But there's a specific reason why I picked this movie this week, and because it's Halloween. All right, so I read something the other day. It was a little post on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that shit, and it said, your Mount Rushmore of like horror movie slashers, right? Who's on the Mount Rushmore of horror movie slashers? And then they had this picture of Art the Clown and said, is he the new main like slasher guy in movies? And at that time when I saw that, I was like, man, I ain't even see Terrifier. So I started looking it up. It's on Terrifier 3 now. So I was like, you know what? Let's dive into Terrifier 1 for this episode, because I had to see if this motherfucker earned his spot in the slasher Hall of Fame.
Okay. First, you know what I don't know is when did this movie come out? The very first one.
Let's look it up.
If they're on 3, then we're way behind.
Oh no, I know. I've seen the dude Art the Clown. I didn't know his name, but I've seen Art the Clown before at like Halloween Horror Nights. I had seen stuff about it, and the reason why I know Terrifier 3 is because a friend of mine worked on the movie. So let's see where Terrifier 1 came out. Okay, Wikipedia. This shit came out in 2016.
Holy shit! Okay.
So you haven't even seen you haven't seen pictures of him around as far as like Halloween shit? I thought I was out of the loop, but
I mean, I've gone to a few haunted houses and everything, and I can say I can remember a couple of people that looked like they might have been dressed like him from my memory. So, I mean, if that's where they got it from, then okay. But other than that, I just thought it was their outfit they chose to wear. Shit.
thought you was gonna talk about I thought I saw people dressed like him. And that's just everyday dress and where you.
Oh no, I wasn't even living here. I was still in Chicago.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. So then that wouldn't have been it because it came out 2016.
I lived in Chicago in 2016.
You live really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't move from Chicago until 2018.
Oh yeah, you went from Terrifier to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, shit, this movie's damn near the same damn thing.
I don't know. Okay, so right off the bat, Chris Brown, did you like Terrifier?
No. No.
Why? You can't just give a no like that and just.
I mean, maybe because I'm biased, I always try to look for a story with the movie. This just said he was just pointless killing. like what's this dude? And then with the girl with the half face in the interview, like it starts with her killing the damn news anchor or whatever it was. Like, okay, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
it was just like pointless killing in titties.
Bro, the makeup on that when you first saw that first girl, I was like, what is going on?
Man, that's all it was. It's killing in titties. That's all it was.
Bro, she looked like a putty from Power Rangers.
Yeah, she sure did.
Okay, I didn't like this movie at all either.
Okay,
and whoever made that post about is he the new reigning king of slashers? Man, y'all motherfuckers just don't know. Like but put some respect on Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers and Freddy, because this motherfucker was just not up to par. I'm sorry.
No, nah.
Man, talk about low budget.
Yeah, this shit was filmed. This shit was filmed with a VHS camera. They was walking around with the camera on their shoulder.
No, that shit looked like it was filmed on a flip phone. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh man,
I expected so much more. Just because, like I said, I've seen his stuff, like pictures of him and all this merch for him at like Halloween Horror Nights.
Mm-hmm.
So I expected this, like, the first Saw or something that, like, just showed off something worthy of fucking 3 sequels.
Yeah. Because even talking about Saw, at least Saw had a storyline. The ending, I remember when I saw the first one,
mm-hmm.
and dude that I guess organized the whole thing was laying in the middle of the floor the whole time.
Yeah.
And he was like, the key to that lock is in the bathtub, but they let the drain out. It's like that was like, it was horror, but thriller mystery at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Psychological thriller. Made you think, made you really question what was going on.
This shit was just killing. It was just killing.
Senseless killing, right?
Yes. Yeah. Like, okay, what's the purpose? What's his backstory? Like, nothing?
Well, so in the first Halloween movie, you didn't really get like you didn't really get a Michael Myers backstory, right? He escaped like the mental and he was just going back to the town.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until Halloween 2 when they made the connection between Michael Myers and Laurie Strode, and they made that was his little sister and all that shit. But before that, he was kind of just a killing machine coming back into town. So what makes that one different than Terrifier?
Well, you gotta remember, first Halloween came 85, 88, something like that.
It was the original slasher movie.
Okay. Now mind you, whoever's playing Michael Myers is a big ass dude.
Mm-hmm.
Not some skinny ass little white dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just say you can see his wrist under the paint, and
Yeah.
I mean,
the little skinny ass dudes are the scary ones. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer. That
Jeffrey
motherfucker
Dahmer
was real.
Yeah, he was real, and he was eating people.
Yeah, he was like, apparently, I read this thing. He was trying to, he was like he would drug his victims so they couldn't move. They were like kind of paralyzed, and then he was like drilling into their head, and like and then they'd be awake and they'd see this shit. And he was trying to turn them, and he would pour shit into their brain because he was trying to turn them into like a living sex doll that they could then eat and drink. I don't know, some weird shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no, this is gonna blow your mind. I've never seen any Halloween movie.
What?
Not like I've seen a few, and always bits and pieces, but I've never seen one of them completely all the way through. Never.
So what's your favorite Halloween movie? Like slasher movie, or like Leprechaun in the Hood?
No. Well, growing up, my mom was real religious. You know what I'm saying? She was real spiritual. So, so the amount of things on TV get into your eyes through the soul, and then you start acting out the stuff you see.
So,
According to
so she wouldn't let you, she wouldn't let you watch no kind of like horror movies or nothing like that.
I remember watching a few with my grandma, but nah. And then I guess you could say I never was really a fan of them because I mean, even Nightmare on Elm Street. And I know I've seen that one, the very first one, but I can't tell you anything about it. I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I can't believe you've never seen like a Michael Myers movie in full. Like you got to watch the first Halloween. I mean, all this shit now, I'm sorry, still pales in comparison to the first Michael Myers movie.
I mean, the fact that they made 6 movies, like the damn Rocky franchise.
Yeah, but then they also got remakes. They got Halloween H2O, fucking was it Halloween in Manhattan or Takes New York or some shit.
Really? That just sounds cheesy.
Oh no, that's Friday 13th in New York. That's where Jason goes to New York and fights the dude on the roof.
Okay.
No, but like I mean, yeah, Halloween, like that first one, to me, it builds up so much suspense. Like it's that whole idea that you don't have to see the killing in order to be scared. Nowadays, you just get fucking needless blood and guts and like this movie, fucking just gross shit.
Yeah.
So, before we go into this movie, you mentioned your mom was real religious. Okay. I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna bring any names up. But someone recently told me that because their parents were religious, they weren't allowed to watch, those kind of movies growing up. So, sent me this picture and said, "This is what used to like give her nightmares when she was younger." I'm gonna show you this picture. See if you can recognize this dude.
Not ringing the bell.
I mean, he looked like if you bought the mask off Wish. Actually, he looked like Roger from Doug, to be honest with you.
Okay. You got a little ugly toupee on.
Yeah.
A pink shirt and tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not ringing the bell though. Is that Little Monsters?
No. Oh, that's a good movie. That's a good movie. With Howie Mandel.
He was in that?
He was the monster.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Fred Savage. All right, so if you're listening right now, I'm holding up this picture. It's a little green dude. And he looked like the Grinch, but like with a suit on. Kind of. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the cover of this, and you're gonna you tell me if you've ever seen this movie. Where it's from. Fucking Bible man.
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
Bro, I started watching one of the episodes. Holy, I might need to just watch these and just bro.
Bible man, okay, yeah.
He looked like if Batman was on like ABC Family and had a lightsaber. This shit is
battling the forces of evil of the devil's spawn or whatever.
Let me get.
I don't even want to know. That sounds so terrible.
I'm gonna give you a little episode list, real quick, just so. Hold up, where's episodes?
I don't even want to know. Bible man, okay.
It was the Big Book. The Big Book was one movie. Back to School. The 6 Lies of the Fiddler. Silencing the Gossip Queen.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Breaking the Bonds of Disobedience.
Oh gosh.
Bro, I started looking them up on because they're all on Prime.
Really? I was gonna say HBO Max. That was my guess.
Now, if you go on Prime, you'll find them. You'll probably find them on YouTube too. But then I started doing a deep dive into kind of Jesus versions of stuff.
Yeah.
Because you got you got like a Jesus superhero right here. You ever seen Finding Jesus?
No.
I was contemplating seeing if we wanted to do this, cover this on the podcast. There's a movie called Finding Jesus.
Okay.
And if you think of that title, what comes to mind for you?
Trying to find Jesus.
No, but like what kind of movie?
Oh, definitely low budget. Something like Walk to Remember.
Nah, bro. This is Finding Nemo's religious cousin.
No, it's a fish movie.
It's a cartoon fish movie.
Oh shit! No, okay.
They go into an aquarium and they all telling all these like Jesus stories.
So it's like Veggie Tales, but underwater version.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Yeah,
I saw it on.
nah.
I saw it. It's on Prime. I gotta look it up.
I won't do it to myself. Nah.
All right. So before we get into Terrifier 1,
Shit.
Chris,
What's there to
drinking
get into? Shit. Today I got me some green tea in my Dragon Ball Z cup.
what Dragon Ball Z? Okay, fucking Goku. Where's Vegeta?
He's over here.
Okay, yeah. All right, I got.
Yeah, that's all I'm sipping on.
I got me. Let's go reach into my fun fridge. No
Mm,
alcohol today.
First thing that comes up.
I got C4 energy.
Oh shit! You'll be running all around the house.
But I got a lot of work to do today. But the reason why I picked this one is because I thought of you. Its flavor is mango foxtrot.
Okay.
Is this honoring our nation's heroes?
What's the foxtrot for? Mango. Did you know foxtrot is F?
Yeah.
I wonder what it stands for.
Yeah.
Not foxtrot. What they're trying to cover up. The mango fuckery.
No, I don't know. What would it be? Mango fruit punch? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But we'll see.
All right.
We'll see what it tastes like as we delve into the movie, because there's a lot of things about this movie that like I have issues with. But but here's my first question.
Okay.
Within the realm of the movie that we saw, do you think there is a better movie there within that structure of what was going on?
Yeah, it had the potential to be a better movie.
What do you think? What would you add to the movie to make it something more palatable or better in your
Well, let's just start with the beginning. It starts off with a lady telling an interview about this Art the Clown.
Yep.
Saying that she seen him die, but I guess if I remember correctly, when they went to the morgue or went to whatever, his body was gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then it goes to the lady to do the interview. She's talking to her, I guess her husband or boyfriend, and she was like, it was scary or whatever. And then the lady comes out with the face and kills her. But also while she's giving the interview, Art the Clown is watching it on TV.
Yep.
And
then he kicks the TV
and basically suits up. Yeah. So it's almost like that introduction to me was he's going to get that girl. There's something between him and her that, might need to be discussed or what's going on.
Yeah.
So I thought the introduction was going to make up for a decent, scary movie. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know. It just.
I thought, I thought the opening was kicking off the adventures of Art the Clown. But
okay.
But just in the sense that maybe, like you said, he saw one of his victims still alive. So now he's like, first of all, he kicks the TV. So clearly he's pissed off, suits up and gets ready to go back out to maybe go get her. But then we get into basically the story of the movie basically takes us back to that moment and kind of tells us about how this victim came to be, right?
Okay, they do? Because I must have missed that.
Well, so because you saw who that lady was, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh shit, you wasn't paying attention.
The movie wasn't paying attentionable. If that's even the word. I was trying.
No, you know. Okay, you know the sister that was coming to help.
Yeah,
that was her.
The one I was studying for the exams.
Yeah.
Okay.
She tries to help, and then she gets caught up in all the mess in the warehouse and shit like that, and like she ends up surviving all that. Because at the end, the mother or whatever, she's in the hospital, and they're about to roll her out of the hospital. Saying they did what they could. It was like a year later, whatever, and they turn the fucking the wheelchair around, and it's that face, that putty.
Gotcha.
But essentially, okay, so what we have is we have two girls who are leaving a party, and then they run into the random guy dressed as a clown on the street, and then they go to a pizza shop, and he goes in there. They start flirting, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
And next, you know, he starts terrorizing people.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of like a crazy person terrorizing people isn't anything new. But why was he dressed like a clown?
Because according to what I've heard, is a lot of people are afraid of clowns. Yeah, just in general.
I'll raise my hand to that.
Seriously?
I just don't like ever since it, bro. Ever since it. And the thing is, it's not. But here's the thing: it's not creepy looking clowns. Because if I see a clown that's supposed to look scary, like you ever seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I see those clowns, like they don't scare me. They're just they're creepy looking clowns. But when you see them regular motherfuckers at the circus, oh hey, come get this balloon, shit, bro. Fuck that.
Something's wrong with y'all.
Bro, I was at High Meadows and that motherfucker, they surrounded the string, called one of the motherfuckers to come over and take a picture with me.
Yeah.
Bro, I almost kicked that motherfucker in the balls, bro.
Man, like clowns don't scare me. I don't have that phobia like other people do.
It's just something about them, bro. It's just like, bro, you fake motherfucker, get away from me. I don't know. Just when they're real, like the regular clowns, with little smiley faces and something about that shit. I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't get it.
It irks me, bro. It's like when you see people try to be scary, it's not scary to me.
Okay.
So, I don't know, but there's something about that. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. See, I'm itching. I'm already itching.
Yeah. See, I don't know. You're itching, not me.
Yeah.
I took my medicine today.
Chris Brown, I'm gonna tell you something y'all don't think you really know about me. Smoke rocks.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I mean, but like, okay, so he's okay. I guess people are scared of clowns, but why is he dressed like a clown?
I guess a good cover.
Go ahead.
I'm guessing a good cover up. I don't know, or maybe that's just what they thought of in writing the story. That maybe he should be a clown versus some masked vigilante or whatever.
Okay, but if he's just a regular creepy ass dude, serial killer who decides to dress up like a clown, like John Wayne Gacy, cool.
Okay.
You know who John Wayne Gacy is, right?
And
I think that was in Chicago. But,
name not ringing the bell.
Yeah, like look it up. It's a serial killer in I think it was in Chicago who used to dress like a clown.
Okay.
But if that's the case, why do you have this motherfucker riding a tricycle for no goddamn reason in the movie?
There's a whole lot of shit to have for no reason in that damn movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the part that I can't get over that just keeps going back and forth in my head.
Yeah.
Is why is he wearing the woman's body with the wig? What was the point of that?
I don't know. Why was he sucking his thumb when she was hugging him? I don't know. Did they just think that was going to be creepy?
I don't know what they thought. I mean, and the only creepy part about the movie, in my opinion, was when he first meets him at the diner. He's giving that stare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but because that's actually creepy.
Yeah,
but then it's all about just killing after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you was on the street, coming from the club, 2:30, 3:30 in the morning, and you just see a motherfucker dressed as a clown holding a sack, are you creeped out? Are you like, what the fuck is going on? Or do you just go about your day?
I mean, I might stop and look for him. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Leave the club, probably drunk, and seeing this dude walk with a clown suit and a trash bag, and with that look. Because I ain't gonna lie, he did have a creepy ass look to him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's Halloween, shit.
But was it Halloween then? Oh yeah, it was Halloween. They had the fucking outfits on. Okay, yeah. If it's Halloween, then I don't even think anything of it.
Yeah.
It's just
that's what I'm saying.
Somebody out there probably like me coming from a party dressed in that costume. Why was his face like the witch face? He had like the long fucking chin and then the pointy nose. Like I get I get if it's a regular dude dressed up like a clown, but they tried to make him look like a demon dressed up like a clown or some shit like that.
Yeah, especially with his teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just wish there was more backstory for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Which I mean,
maybe that'll happen in Terrifier too, if I'd even decide to watch that movie. I don't even know if I'm going to now.
yeah, I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay, the whole but okay, so but at one point he starts kind of flirting with the girl in the diner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what did you make? Like, did you think they just? I don't know. I don't get that, because to me that makes it look like he's zeroing in on this girl, right? But he kind of just kills anybody.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose that whole idea that like he's kind of fixated on this one girl.
That's what I thought. Like something about her. Even when he finds her, like what's he do? He cut her ankle or something like that, or stabbed in her leg.
Mm-hmm.
Then she ends up getting tied up in the chair, and he ends up cutting her friend up in front of her. You know what I'm saying? And then she ends up breaking out. Like, okay, so I'm thinking there's a story with them, but he ends up just shooting her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a quick death, shoot her on the forehead. I was like, damn, okay.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So when he was doing the whole thing in the diner, I was like, okay, he sees a victim, he's fixated on her. So maybe the whole movie is going to be about him going after the girl. But then if that's the case, then why? What's with all the other random killings going on in there? I get the blonde girl because they were together, but you know how he randomly kills the fucking the workers in the warehouse, the homeless lady. Why was she homeless and schizophrenic with a doll?
Yeah. Well, he didn't kill the not the custodian, but the dude that was bombing the building at 3 a.m. for rats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why did this girl just stop in the middle of the hallway and try to yell instead of still just keep running?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this movie is just people that like gory movies. Like, do you like gory movies?
Honestly, not really. As
What's the last piece of like gore in a movie where you were like, oh, that added to the movie?
I hate to say this because, like, to me, this was pointless gore. But I feel like even Gladiator had gore to it.
Yeah.
But that was telling the story. Like that was like brutal battlegrounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it accentuates the brutality.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was just like almost like nasty gore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost like people that got, what do they call it, fetishes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think the last movie I saw where the gore kind of enhanced the movie was fucking Mortal Kombat.
Those the latest one that came out?
Yeah, because when Kung Lao rides the dude down into the hat and it splits him in half.
Okay, but I don't remember having that much gore. I mean, there was definitely because Mortal Kombat is based on gore.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like over the top.
Yeah, it wasn't gratuitous. And that's what I mean. It was there. It enhanced the movie. It was like, okay, you got a video game here that's known for that kind of shit. But instead of giving it all the time and just really going crazy with it, it kind of just was. It was there to as a point, like, oh shit, this kind of shit happens here. But so we can give a throwback to the game. But it's not all about how much blood and how much heads we can cut off and shit.
Yeah, like okay, yeah. So the couple dudes got decapitated in the movie. Even dude that was in the restaurant, he got stabbed up in the face where his tongue was hanging silent.
Yeah,
I was like, what is the point of all this? Are they trying to show like this man is ruthless and it has like?
Bro, listen, this motherfucker was sitting there cleaning up shit.
Yeah.
At 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. How the hell did the clown have enough time to decapitate the other guy and put candles in his face?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't like movies like this. I don't like movies where it just feels like whoever made the movie has a thing for death.
Or, I mean, because even look at I'm going to Quentin Tarantino. His movies are all based on blood, and guts, and gore.
Yeah,
but still not like this.
Yeah, but the stories usually, okay, look at Kill Bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kill Bill, had crazy amounts of blood and gore, but it wasn't a movie where you sat there and like it wasn't about the blood and gore.
Mm.
If that makes sense. The story itself was, it's like a revenge story. She's going after all these people. Kind of the gore kind of just, one, enhance the story, and two, help kind of pull you out of the story so you don't take it too seriously. When she chops off the lady's arm and the blood goes shooting everywhere, it's cartoonish enough where you go, I'm not gonna take that seriously, as if like if I was watching it in John Wick, it might be crazier.
Okay. And seeing John Wick is just brutal, but that's not gore to me.
Yeah, John Wick is more brutal. But I'm saying, like, if you saw that kind of scene in John Wick, you wouldn't have the blood shooting out like that. It'd look a little more realistic.
Yeah.
So in Kill Bill, I feel like it just helped accentuate the idea that this is like hyper reality. But in this one, it just felt like it was, again, like fetishy. Like someone had just, hey, what kind of crazy ways can we have this guy be?
Yeah. And I think that's what they was going for. Like, they must have been sitting there high as a kite. Hey, man, let's make a movie just about crazy killing.
Yeah.
Then we're going to hang a girl upside and cut her body in half.
Yeah, from the
but make sure we show the titties because they got the jiggle. Like, what? Okay.
Oh, shit. I think one of the parts in the movies, not parts, but like one thing I did like in the movies when she was drunk, because this added to the creepiness. When she was drunk and she walked up to the clown or in the diner and she was like trying to take selfies with him, like, like drunk girls do and shit like that. And he's just like staring down the dark haired girl. To me, okay, when I saw that, I was like, okay, like this guy's kind of creepy. He's kind of, serial killer-y. Like, let's see where this goes. And it just, I felt like all of a sudden it got too into the idea of how crazy can we make these killings, and less about like what kind of connection the audience can have to the serial killer or the girls.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about whether the girls made it or not.
He killed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like so homeboy that came in, was he there? They got his head cut off to help out the other custodian dude? Yeah. He finds the key under the mat or whatever?
Yeah, because the other custodian, like, I think he called him earlier saying that, he called him about something. I forget, like he called him. So then the guy showed up like, hey, what the fuck is going on? Like, let me come in here and try to help you out. And then, he was trying to get into the building for God knows how long. And then he ends up getting killed by Art. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. There was no, I don't.
Yeah, ain't much I can say about it. I'm probably gonna talk more shit about the movie than anything.
Yeah, because it wasn't. It's look. Okay, what's the last slasher horror kind of killer movie where the story was better than the actual like killing and shit like that? Like, which one? What was one where you were invested in the story?
Well, the story was actually better than killing. Well,
I mean, like how people make a big deal about how the kills happen. But like, what's the last one where it was more about the story for you?
No, because there was no killing in It, was there?
In what?
It.
Well, there is killing in It.
I mean, but they don't really show it.
Well, they show it in the new one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The first one and the second one, I don't think they're.
I mean, remember the shit in the fucking. Remember all the blood in the bathroom?
Yeah, but that wasn't nobody dying. That was like the girl going through like something mentally. Am I right?
I don't remember. I think it's something because of something with her dad. All right, let's use this as an example. In the original, when Georgie is trying to get the balloon in the sewer, all right. In the original, he's reaching his hand in, and all of a sudden Pennywise opens his mouth. You see like the fucking sharp teeth, and he's about to bite the arm, or whatever. And then you just see that it's kind of creepy. Then it cuts. You already know what happens to Georgie. But then in the new one, same shit. But then all of a sudden it goes to this like CGI picture of fucking Pennywise chomping down on the kid's arm.
Hold on. Oh yeah, because he chomped on his arm, and he falls back into the street, and then she reaches out and grabs him and drags him to the sewer. Right? I
think so. I don't remember I just remember that fake ass like that shit looked like PlayStation 2 when Pennywise comes in and pulls and like bites on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember it because I was like, oh, they didn't show that part in the original. Which one registers better in your eyes?
Because the original was so long ago, and I can't say I completely remember it. It's the second one or the newer one.
You think
Only
so?
because I mean, because it got the creepy feel to it. He's racing. Him and his brother make the
You say he's racist?
Nah, he racing. I was just he's racing the boat, but he's not racing it. But he's
Yeah, he's
going down
following it down the
the
water.
sewer. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it basically shows how the kid just disappears in broad daylight,
Yeah.
and the lady sitting in her living room, literally happening outside her window, and she doesn't even notice it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like I said, I mean,
no, it wasn't bad. Okay, so but for me, it's like I don't think they needed to show Pennywise biting down on the kid's arm. You know, I think the effect in the original was better because you know what happened to Georgie. You didn't need this because when you do that effect, it's either you want it to look really good, but more than likely it's not going to look great effects wise.
Yeah.
So like to me, it's like why even show it? Why even like do something that's going to make people go, oh, that just looks like bad like CGI? Just fucking just have him just do the whole like teeth shit like, and then cut
the whole teeth shit.
Well,
I'm gonna go watch it again.
Well, it's like the difference. Like if you see a slasher movie like Michael Myers, and he raises like you see the girl, he raises the knife, and then all of a sudden the girl screams. It's a difference between all of a sudden you see blood splatter across the wall, or you see him actually just slice across the neck and you see the blood and shit like that. Like, wait, what do you prefer to see?
This is gonna sound really, really political, I guess. It depends on the movie.
God,
and the reason why I say this is because I watched the movie a couple weeks ago. Oh gosh, what's the name of it?
Diaz Halloween.
It's a movie with Liam Neeson, and he's playing the what the hell? Oh shit! I turned that off.
Depending on what kind of character you're saying, it could be one of like 10 movies. He don't play the same character in every movie.
Yeah, but this one he actually plays a hitman that ends up trying. Well, not okay. He's a hitman that's made to go kill people.
Okay,
but he ends up going to kill the wrong person that he doesn't do. Like he doesn't kill kids.
Yeah.
But then he does some research on why they wanted the kid dead, and he becomes like a detective, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that sounds he's familiar to every other movie he plays.
No, but I mean it's actually a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm getting at is in this movie, like he does all that, but the way they kill the main villain at the end of it, they slit her throat.
Yeah.
But it was done where you're like, yeah, she deserved that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you build to it,
okay.
Then if you build to somebody getting what they deserve, then I get it. But if it's like if it's just one of the random killings, say in this movie, right? If you when he's going to cut down the girl, like a deer, like a white deer, if he's going, she's screaming, whatever, and then all of a sudden you just say you put the camera on her and she just has blood shooting on her, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
But like you didn't need to turn around and see him fucking trying to cut through her body.
Yeah.
First of all, that shit wasn't realistic at all. You know how hard it is to cut through a bone?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, when I cook turkeys, it's
I mean, but still, you know what I'm saying? You need a proper knife for that. You had a rusted hacksaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, like the killing in this movie, to me, I didn't like it.
No, it did. It felt gratuitous just for let's put as much blood and as much like gory shit in there as possible. And I'm just like, that shit don't add to the movie. Don't make the movie gore. Don't make a movie good. I'm sorry.
No, it really doesn't.
What's your go-to Halloween movie to watch?
Go to Halloween? Haha. Ichabod Crane, baby. The original, the Disney version.
Oh wait.
Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman.
The one with Johnny Depp or the cartoon?
No, the cartoon version.
Oh, okay.
That shit still gives me the creeps as an adult. Something about it. I don't know why.
Okay. I feel you.
I love that damn with the cartoon was 15 minutes long. It ain't long at all.
Yeah.
But something about him when it gets all dark and he can hear all the horse hooves and everything, and they're showing that it's just something different until the horseman shows up. That shit is still creepy to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm gonna have to go rewatch that. Maybe tonight. I might watch it tonight.
Okay. So what you think is an adult? Like,
Yeah.
because obviously it's a cartoon, it ain't real, but just the way they did it and the sounds and everything.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know if it's nostalgia just because I know how I felt as a kid, but I still get that feeling as an adult. Like, yo, this is creepy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's how I feel when I watch the original. It's still creepy to me, even as an adult. It's just something about that movie. Like when that motherfucker standing on this other side of the fucking lake, he's just standing there holding some balloons. I'm just like, something about that shit. My go-to Halloween movie though is obviously Hocus Pocus, but
okay.
But no, my favorite is Ernest Scared Stupid. The shit's coming out the little alien monsters coming out all the pumpkins.
I gotta see it again because my mom was an Ernest fan. She had like all his movies.
Bro, Ernest is the man.
I remember it being funny because we watched them all.
Yeah,
but I don't remember like the movies themselves.
Yeah, Ernest goes to jail. That's my shit.
It was Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest goes to jail. Ernest goes to camp.
Dude.
He had like a good 4 or 5 of them, didn't he?
Yeah, it was great. Like my man don't get enough credit. I don't know. If you could make a slasher movie, like first of all, where you placing the setting?
My backyard.
Your backyard? That sounds about right.
So I got everything back there I need.
I don't know, but I'm saying like if you're trying to make it is scary back there. Shit.
So let that light go off in the backyard. That shit turns into a horror film quickly. As black it is out there.
I don't know, y'all motherfuckers. That light goes off, y'all think it's the rapture. You're like, oh shit, they coming for us.
I told you it started storming one night. Now that juice outside and the electricity went out, she turned right around and came right back in. Like, nah, fuck this. She was like, I can't see back here. I don't know what's going on. Like, I feel you. I actually agree with you. We're gonna stay in the house tonight.
So what? It would be the woods for you. It wouldn't be like a city. It would be like a city setting.
No, I feel like for me, it has to be the woods, somewhere like deserted.
Where you don't go.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to say like a cabin movie or something like that. Because that just sounds too cliche.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, we just watched that show, Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Something like that, where a house is off like by itself in the woods, and shit happens all around there.
Yeah. Okay. I think if I were to make a slasher movie, I don't know. I like in a quaint neighborhood, a small town.
Okay.
Not like an off the grid town, but like the ones where you have people who are a little too trusting.
Like a WandaVision type.
Yeah, kind of like WandaVision, kind of like in the first Halloween that what is it, Haddonville, whatever. But like just that small town where everybody knows each other, everybody's friends. So if something happens, I'd set it in the early '60s where there's no cell phones, so it's like all word of mouth. Like, hey, just some shit happened over here. I don't know. I feel like I can't remember when the last great Halloween movie was made.
Like I said,
by Halloween, I mean like Halloween as the
Halloween themed.
Yeah,
like around the Halloween holiday.
Like a Hocus Pocus, like a Halloween Town kind of shit. Like, what's the last movie that was like where the subject was Halloween? And
was it? Well, that wasn't even. I can't say it was good enough. Was it Red Riding Hood or something like that?
Red Riding Hood. That was the one with the girl from Mean Girls.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Or about Monster House.
Well, I think Monster House would count.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you always naming cartoons, bro.
Yeah, I like cartoons, man.
And you ain't seen Finding Jesus?
No. Look, I'm gonna do like Forrest Gump. I ain't also looking for him to the day.
No, so on Netflix there's Hubie Halloween. It's an Adam Sandler one. I haven't seen it yet. I should see it because I like all his movies, but I haven't seen that one yet. I don't know. Okay, so after watching this movie, again, we're not talking shit. There's not anything good that happens in this movie. I'm sorry. If you like this movie, sorry, y'all got bad taste because this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after watching the movie, do you think Art the Clown earns a spot as like the new big slasher?
No. No. Because like I said, even though I haven't seen Halloween, I have seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I think quite a few of them. I might have missed like one.
Yeah.
But
What about like Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th is Jason, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I always get them mixed up because obviously Freddy Krueger was the claws on his hand.
Yep.
Michael Myers is the knife or the machete.
Michael Myers is the knife and Jason's machete.
Okay,
Michael
so Jason is a camp.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Camp Crystal Lake.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Like I said, even though I've never seen like a full Halloween movie through,
Mhm.
I feel like if I saw Art the Clown outside my house, I'm gonna shoot his fucking face. If I see Michael Myers, he don't die. I got to run.
Yeah.
I gotta run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If I see Jason in the woods, I see a motherfucker in a hockey mask
Yeah.
in the woods. But the thing is, okay, so even with the mythology, okay, so like with fucking with Friday the 13th, you know, it started off the first one. Jason wasn't even the killer; it was his mom. Jason's mom was the killer, and she was like the story is that like her son drowned in the lake,
Mhm.
and then she was upset at all the campers and the fucking what do they call those people that work in camp?
Camp staff or whatever.
Yeah, like the whatever they called.
Yeah, I don't know.
But she's mad at them, so she ends up going around and killing all of them for what happened to her son. Then at the end of the movie, Jason pops out the lake and pulls someone in. And then after that, Jason takes over as the killer. He starts off first. He starts off with the potato sack on his head, and he starts. Later he adopts the hockey mask. But there's a clear story and mythology behind him. Saw, same thing. Jigsaw was a whole mythology behind like he's just like a fucking crazy dude, I guess.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger. I have a love for Freddy Krueger. That's actually based on Cambodians.
Really?
Yeah. So apparently, back in the day, almost like the 70s, something like that. Like it was a bunch of Cambodian immigrants. I think they were coming over to the U.S. something like that. And they were complaining about like these having dreams, these crazy dreams or whatever, and then like they were dying in their sleep. And that's where the whole story of Freddy Krueger actually came from.
Interesting. The song 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. I mean, look at the title, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a whole street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's that, and then they made it into a rap song, Nightmare on My Street.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but no. I mean, I guess I don't know if I want to watch Terrifier 2 to see if there's a backstory on Art the Clown.
If I watched it, it would be just because I ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah,
and just to see. But I don't want to do the review on it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
No.
I might just check it out just because I kind of want to. It's kind of like Wolf Cop. I had to see part 2 Wolf Cop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It was this is utterly disappointing. This movie is disappointing as fuck to me.
Yeah. Because like I said, the introduction was good. I thought the introduction was great, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, who's this girl? Who's a clown?
What would you change? What would you change in the movie?
I just give it more story because, like I said, the way it started off is you think, well, at the end, of course, they show the girl being who she was as the sister, which I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it shows Art the Clown, I guess, going to get her.
Yeah.
Because she's still alive or whatever. Like I said, give him more of a backstory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she's in the beginning and then she's at the end. But you got a whole, I must just say, hour and 8 minutes in between there of just straight killing.
Yeah.
Random people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think if I were to change anything, I would either try to make I think I'd try to make Art kind of a little more menacing. Or just a little more within his, like giving him a character that like you either fear or I don't know. It just felt odd that like this guy's killing people the way he is, but he's interacting with people like they're not afraid of him, especially in the beginning. Oh, it's just it was one of those things where it's like he wasn't someone to be afraid of,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
And why did he look the way he did? Like the way they made the shape of his face. They tried to make him look scared, and I just don't think it worked.
Well, I mean, I think his face was scary. His outfit wasn't.
No, but I mean, like, but the thing is, if I see that face, I'm thinking that's a demon, right?
Okay.
The shape of it, the nose, the chin, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, he don't look like a human that just put on makeup to go kill.
Yeah, listen. Let's say if somebody has some real high cheekbones and the cleft chin and everything else.
Yeah.
All chiseled down to the bone.
Yeah, he looked like when like, what was it? You ever seen in Sin City?
Mm-hmm.
When the dude, what was it? The green dude in Sin City?
Oh, the yellow dude.
Yeah.
The one that couldn't get turned on unless the girl was screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he reminded me of. It don't feel like a real person. So I'm like,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I commend people for trying to create the next big slasher. Because what was the last slasher that caught fire? Like the clown face from Scream?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ghostface. Yeah. Ghostface from Scream.
Yeah. If you compare the big three, so to speak, Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers.
Yeah.
The next big thing was the Scream mask, because when that came out, everybody had one.
What's in? Do you have a Mount Rushmore of killers?
Killers?
Like horror movie killers?
Not really.
I had this conversation yesterday, so I'm curious what you think.
Nah, I really don't. I ain't getting scared movies like that.
You didn't get to watch them.
Yeah,
Spike Lee didn't make a horror movie.
This he did. It was called Leprechaun in the Hood, or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know if he made that. But
Do the Right Thing on Halloween.
Yeah. On Halloween. Oh man. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't even watch them, but I don't like. I can't think of it. If I could put one person up there just because of the psychoticness behind it,
yeah,
it would be dude from Saw.
Okay, but the thing is Jigsaw the face of that franchise? Because I don't think he's even the face of the franchise. When I think of Saw, I don't think of him. I think of that fucking doll.
Okay, well, yeah, the doll is definitely the face of the franchise, but
but to me, isn't that like a strike against him? You're not even the most recognizable thing about your own franchise.
Yeah, but when people look at that doll, they know where it comes from.
Yeah, but I ain't scared of Jigsaw. I'm scared of the doll. That's what I mean. It's like, it's not like, okay, like Jason, Jason's the face of the franchise. Friday the 13th, that's Jason. Halloween, that's Michael Myers. Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger. Like, there's no other little thing in there. You don't remember the heroes or anything like that. Those are the face of the franchise. With Saw, like, Jigsaw sets up the traps, kills everybody, but when you think of Saw, you don't think of Jigsaw's face, you think of the doll. But to me, that's a hit against it.
Okay.
Child's Play. You got Chucky.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I forgot all about Chucky.
Yeah. I was talking about it the other day. I was saying, like, when I was doing the Mount Rushmore, I was like, I want to say Jigsaw, like the doll thing, but I think maybe Chucky, because I think without Chucky, you don't get a lot of the creepy doll like horror type movies. Or just the idea of the creepy doll.
You ever seen Tales from the Hood? The little Nicklet dolls. I put one of those up there. Look,
I'll rob you on the 31st.
Look. Okay, when did that come out? But that was even kind of creepy to me.
Tales from the Hood?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that told a much deeper story, which I thought was dope, because if I remember correctly, the people that was in there to, I guess, pick up the shits from the funeral parlor or whatever, was actually them being in hell, and they didn't realize it because they was too busy doing all the dirt out there. They didn't realize that they died. Yeah. So I thought the story was dope, but when they tell little stories in between, like the what was the one about the kid with the stepfather that was supposed to be the monster, David Allen Greer?
I don't remember. But yeah, I know what
But,
you're
yeah, but he drew a picture, and when he destroyed the picture, he was destroying the person.
yeah,
That was more like regular rated PG shit.
yeah.
But the one with the dolls, that was kind of creepy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
about to rewatch those. I haven't seen them in so long.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I was just in my head as you was talking. I was like, has the black community gotten their own killer? And they have. Fucking Candyman.
Mm.
Candyman is, the
Hmm.
black people's like horror movie character.
They only made one Candy. No, they made a new one, didn't they?
So there's like 3 or 4 Candymans. Then they had a new one that came out recently with the dude from fucking what was it, Black Mantis?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Wasn't it one of the dudes, Key and Peele, that wrote it or something like that?
I think he probably produced it.
Gotcha.
Jordan Peele? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. If I want to go through my horror movie franchises and I want to put people on the fucking my Mount Rushmore, it's got to be Michael Myers. That's top. Michael Myers. He kickstarted the whole franchise or the whole slasher genre. Then I would say Jason, because you can't think about going to summer camp without thinking about fucking Jason.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger, because that's like when you think about like the creepy fucking serial killer like horror movie thing, like Freddy Krueger with the glove that had the burnt face. But that number 4, that one's tough. Because I like Ghostface from Scream, but I think he might be too new. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't find him scary like I do the rest.
Oh, nah.
It's more like a murder mystery.
Because Scream came out, what, 96, 97 maybe?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he definitely was new. But
you don't see to me, it doesn't evoke fucking like horror. It's more like a whodunit, like Scooby Doo shit.
Yeah, like, did you see the new one that came out? Was that last year, the year before? I don't know.
The one with the girl from fucking Wednesday.
Well, and I think it brings back all the characters from the original Scream.
I know a lot of people saw it and they liked it.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it still goes back to the original characters, and them just trying to remake a newer version of it. But
I forgot this is actually good. This mango. Yeah.
So you'll be running all around the house.
I'm gonna be sewing. My fingers gonna be like,
hell yeah.
I'm like, Jay, you're sorry. This Yeet vest don't fucking the thing don't look right. It's because of that C4.
You have to stop and do push-ups in between.
But okay, so I don't think Ghostface evokes fucking like horror scary like that. Pennywise, maybe, because I feel like Pennywise. Can you hear me? Hold on. Did your battery finally die out? Ooh, Chris got technical difficulty. I told you, Chris and Marcos is exactly the same. Chris and Marcos is exactly the same because they should be fucking up.
Oh, I just pulled the cord out. I couldn't hear it all.
Yep. Yeah, you and Marcos exactly the same. You should be fucking up. You should be fucking up. Y'all got unkept beards.
Nah, man, what you mean? This shit is gourmet, baby.
Well, no, okay, so I mean, like Pennywise, I think Pennywise kicked off the whole, scared of clowns thing. So he puts him up there. I think without Chucky, you don't really get the scary doll genre. So that puts him up there. But then again, that was based off of like Robert the Doll or some shit like that. So I don't know. I might have to say Chucky.
Okay.
I might have to say Chucky. If I had to do my top 4, I might say Chucky. What would your killer's weapon of choice be?
Out of the movies?
No, just if you had your own slasher. It can't be a gun because you couldn't even kill the rattlesnake. So.
Well, I ain't have it on me. I was too busy arguing with somebody. Then I finally got around and got the shot. It got me first. Not his ass after, but he got me.
But yeah, do me a favor, pull the microphone just a little further away from your face.
Oh, my bad.
Are you good?
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a gun, no way, because it's a movie. It would just be too loud. Like people that think too deep into the movie, be like, how's he doing all these killings and nobody hears shit going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be memorable, right? You got Michael Myers and Chucky. They got the kitchen knife.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Freddy's got the claws. Jason's got the machete.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours? What's yours gonna have?
Chicken wire.
Chicken
Choke 'em out.
wire.
Mm-hmm.
But
Something different.
I can see that. But maybe if I don't know. Maybe they do that with like barbed wire or something. I don't know.
Oh, or if they change it to like a drill.
Okay.
Like that, the weapon of choice be a drill.
Oh, like if I can just a power drill.
Yeah.
He can kill you, then all of a sudden his battery runs down. God damn it, now I gotta go.
He got a belt full of reserve batteries on it.
Like fucking Batman. He'd be reloading that shit like Deadpool. Like
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. What's a house? A hammer. A hammer would be a good.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a scare because I think what makes a good iconic horror movie weapon is people's familiarity with it. Like with a hammer, most people have accidentally hit themselves in the thumb with a hammer, so they know how that shit feels. So when they see the shit, like it resonates. I don't know, hammer.
I mean, but then you got to make it like, because the way I'm looking at it, if they're walking around in the street and everything, they don't look suspicious. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can see a motherfucker in a hockey mask walking around with some swamp clothes. It ain't the machete that's gonna make him suspicious.
Yeah, it's the mask. You know what I'm saying? So if you got somebody that's like a carpenter with a power drill,
You're like fucking who the hell chasing you? Bob the Builder. Look at Al Borland from Home Improvement.
I was gonna say fucking fix the Phillips. Oh man, I don't know.
I don't know, but okay, so a hammer. But like, what would he? Oh, I'm trying to think. What would be the iconic look? Everybody's got something. Like again, Michael Myers is just a regular person, but he puts on that William Shatner mask. And he becomes him. Jason, again, he had the bag in the first one, but he puts on that hockey mask. Like everybody's got this thing about them. What would the look be? And that's okay. That's another thing with Art the Clown. I think at the end of the day, if you're trying to be the new clown killer, like you gotta go up against Pennywise, and I don't think he was scary.
Nah,
I don't know.
Man.
A wolf mask? No, because a wolf mask with a hammer don't work.
They already got a werewolf.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put some thought into this. I'm kind of curious. I wanted to create my own serial killer. I'm gonna put a COVID mask.
Wow. Okay. I'm sticking with my carpenter.
No, but I'm saying what would his look be that makes you like scared of him?
That's the thing. I don't think it would be for me. It wouldn't be a scary look. He'd blend in like an everyday commoner. Like you see him out there building the fence, or at night doing some work on the building, like homeboys at the bottom of the building. It's like he's somebody you would never see coming because you think he's just doing everyday work.
Yeah, but is that as fun? I don't know.
I don't know.
There's got to be. I don't think that creates an iconic look. Everybody, you got to have. I don't know. If he looked like an old timey, like 1920s carpenter, maybe he looked like Jesus. Jesus was a carpenter.
Run around
Jesus was a terrible carpenter. None of that could create miracles, but ain't none of his fucking furniture last.
His tables and chairs still don't exist. Oh man.
Yeah, but no.
Oh no.
I can't. I don't know. Yeah. All right, man. Well, final thoughts on Terrifier 1.
Terrible one? Yeah. Don't go see it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into like ruthless, pointless blood deaths, then go for it. But other than that, that's really all it is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Didn't like it, don't recommend it. But
as a standalone movie, I cannot recommend Terrifier. I cannot. It's just pointless gore, just senseless. It's just not good. But I will check out Terrifier 2 just because I'm curious to see if they create a backstory for the guy. I think if they create a backstory for Art the Clown that is interesting enough, maybe I'll be like, hey, just like you gotta watch it in order to like, because it's part of the series. It's like watching Thor 1.
True.
You know?
I mean, because even at the end of the movie, he shoots himself, and then he doesn't die.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I saw that. I was like, come on. It sounded like they made that and like, hey, you know what? This looks like a cool. He might be a good like horror movie guy. Let's just do something at the end that makes it so that it looks like he didn't die, even though he blatantly blew his own head off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Halloween. You guys gotta do better with your scary horror movie people.
Go watch Disney's Ichabod Crane.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow. Tell me what you think about that.
Yeah, if you want some PG scares, watch that. But if you want to be genuinely scared by a movie, go watch The Strangers. That motherfucker will scare the shit out of you. Because as a guy who rents a lot of fucking Airbnbs, actually that or The Rental. Have you seen The Rental? Watch The Rental on Netflix. It's actually really fucking good. That's actually one that could possibly, that might be one that could, if you build up the franchise, could possibly actually be someone like that could, be a good Halloween, the new slasher kind of thing. Anyway.
But
all right.
Yeah, so I got.
All right. Well, that's the latest episode of Surratt and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Once again, it is your boy Surratt, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brownick, Area 4 Delta. Y'all be good out there.
Yeah, and make sure you guys connect with us on TikTok and Instagram, and go on YouTube and subscribe. Actually, everywhere you listen to us, fucking subscribe. I'm not gonna tell you to, but do it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna tell you to, but do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank y'all for rocking with us. We'll catch y'all next week.
Yes, indeed. I'm a warrior.